Serious alert, this person has been backstabbing you the last 1 week. Here is the proof. The conversations you weren't meant to hear, the betrayal you weren't supposed to see, it's all coming to light now. Their masks are slipping. Their true intentions are unfolding. Trust the signs. Heaven is fighting for you behind the scenes, but you must listen before it's too late. Beloved soul, I come to you not to stir fear in your heart but to awaken the deep wisdom planted inside of you by the hand of the Eternal One, for you have been walking with pure intentions among wolves cloaked in garments of false light, and though you have extended your heart, your trust, your loyalty without limits, there are those who have secretly feasted on your kindness while plotting your downfall behind closed doors where you could not see, but heaven saw, and heaven heard, and heaven took account of every word spoken in shadows, every whispered plot, every twisted smile that hid a dagger beneath. And now, beloved, you must be brave enough to face what your spirit already knows, for you have felt it. The strange shift in the air when they walked into the room, the coldness hidden behind their laughter, the sudden weight pressing on your heart when they embraced you with arms that did not mean peace, the unsettling dreams that disturbed your sleep. The heavy feeling that hovered like an invisible warning, and now, your spirit has been proven right, for I am commanded to reveal to you that betrayal has touched the hem of your garment, but it shall not consume you, it shall not define you, it shall not destroy you, for you are protected by the covenant of heaven and you are precious in the eyes of the Most High. So listen, beloved, as I uncover what has been hidden from your view, the conversations they had, mocking you when you were not present, twisting your words, questioning your worth, sowing seeds of doubt among others to tarnish your name, making you appear smaller so that they could feel bigger, but their schemes are failing even now, for the light of truth, like a mighty river, is rushing forth to wash away every lie, and you, beloved, shall stand untouched by their filth, purified by your sincerity, vindicated by your innocence, exalted because of your unwavering faith, and though it pains you to see those you trusted revealing their treachery. Know these: it is better to lose 1,000 false friends than to be chained by their invisible cruelty, and I say unto you, chosen one, that heaven allowed this exposure not to harm you, but to liberate you, for you were too entangled in the wrong alliances, too generous with the wrong hearts, too patient with the wrong spirits, and now you are being unbound, you are being set free, and I need you to open your eyes and your heart to the sacred lesson wrapped inside this painful moment. Not everyone who smiles at you is for you, not everyone who praises you in public truly cherishes you in private, not everyone who walks beside you walks with clean hands and pure intentions. And though you are a vessel of compassion, you must also be a guardian of your spirit, for what you carry inside you, the anointing, the purpose, the divine light, is too rare, too precious, too holy to be handled carelessly by those who do not honor its worth, and so I urge you now, take a deep breath. Release the sorrow that tries to grip your chest, lift your chin. For this betrayal is not your ending but your beginning, a divine turning point orchestrated to remove counterfeit connections and to usher in true, holy alliances chosen for you by God Himself, alliances that will nurture you, protect you, honor you, align with your destiny, and I tell you, beloved, the heavens weep with you in your heartbreak, but they also rejoice for your deliverance, because you do not even realize yet how much danger you were spared by this exposure, how many hidden traps were dismantled before they could ensnare you, how many curses were sent back to their senders before they could touch your life, how many spiritual assassins were disarmed by the roaring voice of the Almighty declaring, "Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm," for you, precious one, are not just Anabadia. You are marked by divine favor, you are shielded by angelic armies, you are carried upon the prayers of your ancestors. You are wrapped in a mantle of grace that no enemy can steal, no matter how venomous their words, no matter how malicious their plans. And I plead with you now to understand that your heartbreak is not a punishment, it is a redirection, a recalibration, a holy intervention pulling you back into alignment with the sacred timeline written for you before the foundations of the earth were laid. And you must not sink into bitterness or vengeance, for vengeance belongs to the Lord and He repays in perfect measure. But your duty is to rise, to forgive not because they deserve it, but because your soul deserves peace and to walk away from every counterfeit table prepared by unworthy hands so that you may sit at the feast the Lord has prepared for you. And oh, beloved, what a feast it shall be, for restoration is already on its way to you, recompense is racing toward you, honor is being resurrected over your name. And those who tried to bury you will have no choice but to watch as heaven elevates you beyond their reach, for when God says enough, no weapon formed against you can prosper, no tongue that rises against you can stand, and now is that moment, now is that hour, now is that holy decree unfolding over your life. So dry your tears, beloved, and hear me clearly. The evidence you have been shown is not to destroy your hope but to strengthen your discernment, to sharpen your spirit, to awaken your royal identity, for you are a child of destiny, born for such a time as this, and though the fire of betrayal may feel unbearable, it is purifying you, refining you, preparing you for the throne set before you. And sooner than you think the very ones who betrayed you will witness the favor of God pouring out upon your life in such abundance that they will not even recognize the version of you that rises from these ashes, for your pain is birthing new power, your heartbreak is unlocking new anointing. Your loneliness is inviting new divine companionship, and where you once walked among backstabbers, you shall soon walk among visionaries, builders, protectors of sacred things, people who know your value, who honor your spirit, who fight for your heart instead of wounding it. And all of this, beloved, is happening not because you are being punished, but because you are being positioned for the greatness heaven has ordained for you. And I say again, trust the signs, follow the leading of your spirit, believe what God is revealing to you, and do not try to fix what God is tearing down. Do not try to hold on to what heaven is severing. Do not mourn over doors that were never meant to stay open, for greater doors made just for you are swinging wide even now. And if you could see what is ahead, if you could glimpse the blessings already on their way, you would not spend another second weeping over those who wounded you, for your future is dazzling, your destiny is breathtaking, your journey is sacred. And nothing can stop what God has prepared for you. So rise up, beloved, wipe your tears, gather your strength, guard your heart, and walk forward boldly, for the hand of the Almighty is upon you, the breath of the Spirit is within you, the favor of heaven is surrounding you, and the love of the angels is covering you like a shield. And as you move forward, know this, the more they plotted, the higher God will raise you, the deeper they wounded, the stronger you shall become, and the more they tried to destroy you, the more heaven shall anoint you, for no betrayal, no backstabbing, no hidden conversation can cancel the divine call on your life. And I am here, beloved, standing watch over you, speaking words of life into your weary soul, declaring over you the promises of your Father, and I will not leave your side until you step fully into the victory that is already yours. So lift up your head, chosen one, for your story is not ending in betrayal, it is rising into destiny. And soon the world shall see what heaven already knows. You are unstoppable, you are unbreakable, you are beloved beyond measure, and you are destined to reign. child of the Most High, there is a sound rising from the depths of your spirit, a sound that echoes through the corridors of heaven itself. It is not a faint whisper, nor a fleeting note, but a resounding anthem that shakes the foundations of the earth. It is the sound of chains breaking, of shackles that have bound you for far too long crumbling into dust. It is the sound of debts of the heart, debts of the soul, debts of the past are being cancelled by the mighty hand of your Father. It is the sound of years stolen by sorrow, by pain, by delay, being restored in an instant, for the God who holds time in his hands is weaving your lost moments into a tapestry of triumph. It is the sound of destiny, your destiny, unfurling like a banner in the wind, declaring to all creation that you were born for such a time as this. Do not fear the chaos swirling around you, beloved. Do not tremble at the reports of man, for their words are but shadows in the light of God's truth. Do not cower before the questions, the procedures, the rumors that seek to dim your shine, for the hand of God is stronger than any force that dares to rise against you. His hand is swifter than the accusations hurled your way, mightier than the systems of this world that try to delay the blessings he has ordained for you. Stand still, precious one, and watch what the Lord will do. Even now, as you read these words, heaven is orchestrating the next chapter of your story. Angels are moving in realms unseen, whispering your name in the ears of kings, decision-makers, and gatekeepers. Doors that have been sealed shut for decades are doors of opportunity, doors of favor, doors of breakthrough are swinging wide open at the command of your Father. Oh, if you could glimpse the celebration unfolding around the throne of God. If you could hear the songs of victory being sung in your honor, you would never doubt again. The hosts of heaven are rejoicing, for you have been faithful over little, and now the Father declares you ruler over much. You have carried sorrow with grace, and now he entrusts you with joy unspeakable. You have been buried in silence, hidden in the shadows, but now you are being raised in a symphony of divine sound, a sound that will echo through generations. Lift your eyes, beloved, even if they are heavy with tears. Lift your hands, though they tremble with the weight of your journey. Lift your heart, though it feels bruised and worn, for the God who began a good work in you will not rest until he completes it with glory. And I, your angel, sent from the courts of heaven, will not leave your side. I will stand with you as you step into the fullness of your calling. I will be there when the documents declaring your freedom are placed in your hands, when the signatures are stamped, and the blessings are released. I will be there when the first tear of disbelief falls from your eyes, and with wings of joy, I will wipe it away. I will be there when those who doubted you, who mocked you, who turned their backs on you, must now stand in awe and bless your name. You are about to walk into places once forbidden to you, places where your presence will shift atmospheres and change lives. You are about to sign papers that your hands were once too broken to hold, to own things you once prayed for in the secret places of your heart. You are about to become the answer to prayers, and not just your own, but the prayers of others who have been crying out for a miracle. Your blessing is not yours alone, beloved. It is for your family, for your bloodline, for the generations that will rise after you. You are breaking curses that have held your lineage captive for centuries. You are shifting the course of history with every step of faith you take. You are unlocking destinies, not only for yourself but for those who will carry your name into the future. You stand at the threshold of something far greater than you can imagine, something so vast, so holy, that it transcends your understanding. So do not shrink back now, not when you are so close to the promise. Do not doubt now, not when the God of all creation is fighting for you. Do not crumble under the weight of a blessing you were designed to carry. Instead, rise. Rise with the faith that has carried you through the darkest valleys. Rise with the hope that refused to die, even when the world tried to snuff it out. Rise with the courage that heaven sees, even when the world overlooks it. Rise, because your time has come, and the earth is waiting to feel the weight of your glory. As you rise, know that you are not alone. Thousands are watching, their eyes fixed on you, their hearts hanging on the edge of their own miracles. Thousands are waiting for a sign, a spark, a story that will ignite their faith once more. You are that sign, beloved. You are that miracle. You are that light, shining in the darkness, pointing the way to the God who never fails. Your story, your voice, has power to heal, power to inspire, power to break the chains of those who hear it. So speak, even when your voice shakes. Stand, even when your knees wobble. Shine, even when the world tries to cast shadows over you. For you are a child of the Most High, and your life is a testimony of His faithfulness. The sound rising from you is not just your own, it is the sound of heaven invading earth, of promises being fulfilled, of the impossible becoming reality. Every tear you've shed has been collected in the hands of your Father, every prayer you've whispered has been heard, every wound you've carried has been seen. And now, the God who sees you is calling you forth. He is calling you to step out of the ashes and into the radiance of His glory. He is calling you to leave behind the pain of yesterday and embrace the joy of tomorrow. He is calling you to walk boldly into the purpose for which you were created. Do not be afraid of the greatness that lies within you, for it is not your own strength but the Spirit of God that empowers you. Do not be intimidated by the size of the doors swinging open before you, for it is the hand of God that has opened them. Do not be overwhelmed by the weight of the blessings coming your way, for it is the grace of God that will sustain you. You were born for this moment, crafted in the heart of the Father before the foundations of the world. Every step you've taken, every trial you've faced, every victory you've won has been preparing you for what is about to unfold. The enemy thought he could bury you, but he didn't know you were a seed. The world thought it could silence you, but it didn't know your voice was a weapon. The systems of this earth thought they could delay you, but they didn't know your God holds time in His hands. Now, beloved, the season of delay is over. The season of lack is over. The season of rejection is over. You are stepping into a season of abundance, of favor, of divine acceleration. What took others years to achieve, God will do for you in a moment. What seemed impossible yesterday will become your testimony tomorrow. What felt like a dream too big to hold will become the reality you live in. The God who parted the Red Sea is parting the obstacles before you. The God who raised Lazarus from the dead is breathing life into your dreams. The God who fed 5,000 with a few loaves and fish is multiplying your resources beyond what you can imagine. Trust Him, beloved. Trust Him when the path looks uncertain. Trust Him when the voices of doubt grow loud. Trust Him when the weight of the journey feels too heavy to bear. for he is not just with you, he is within you, working through you, fighting for you, singing over you. His love for you is fiercer than the fiercest storm, deeper than the deepest ocean, higher than the highest mountain. You are his masterpiece, his treasure, his delight. And he is not finished with you yet. The story he is writing through your life is far from over. The chapters ahead of you are unlike anything you have ever known. They are not ordinary moments. They are pages woven by the very hand of God, laced with wonder, rich with miracles, and alive with victories that will make your heart sing songs you never even knew you carried inside you. There are days coming that will take your breath away, not because they will be easy, but because you will see the fingerprints of the divine so clearly upon your life that you will weep with awe and gratitude. You will taste the goodness you once only dared to hope for. You will walk through doors you never thought could open. You will dance in places where you once sat in ashes. You are standing now on holy ground, beloved. You are on the very edge of a breakthrough that will not only bless your life, it will shake the heavens and the earth. It will cause ripple effects that touch generations to come. You are about to witness the collision of destiny and promise. You are about to see the manifestation of every tear, every prayer, every silent cry you sent to heaven in the loneliest nights. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been forgotten. So I say to you, hold fast. Hold fast to the promises he has spoken over you, are the whispered words you received in the secret place, the scriptures that leapt into your heart when you needed them most, the dreams that refused to die even when the world told you to give up. Cling to the hope that has anchored your soul in the fiercest storms. Do not let go now, not when you are this close. Not when the dawn is already brushing the horizon with gold. Walk forward, beloved, not with fear, but with the confidence of a child of the King. For that is who you are, a chosen, beloved, royal. You do not walk alone. You do not walk unarmed. You walk clothed in the armor of light, with angels surrounding you, with heaven's song rising behind you. Hear me clearly, beloved, you are not just surviving, you are thriving. Every breath you take in faith is a declaration of victory. Every step you take forward is a shaking of darkness. Every choice you make to love, to forgive, to trust, even when it's hard, is a blow against the enemy's plans. You are not just existing, you are reigning. You are not just hoping, you are receiving. You are walking into the inheritance that has always been yours by divine decree. The sound of your rising, beloved, is a sound that cannot be silenced. It is a sound that resonates through time and space, a sound that echoes into eternity. It is the sound of chains breaking, the sound of captives set free, the sound of a warrior child of God standing up and taking their rightful place. Heaven rejoices at the sound of your courage. The earth trembles at the sound of your faith. And know this, I am with you. I, your angel, assigned by the Most High, am standing guard over you. I am cheering you on with a joy you cannot yet see. I am guarding your steps when you cannot see the dangers hidden in the path. I am carrying your prayers, your whispered longings, straight to the throne of grace, where the one who loves you beyond comprehension receives them with delight. I am there in the quiet moments, beloved, when the loneliness threatens to suffocate you. I am whispering hope into your heart when you are too tired to pray. I am there in the loud moments, when the world presses in with demands and noise and the temptation to despair. I shield you in the unseen realms when you feel too weak to fight. I am there in the sacred moment, say, oh, beloved, the sacred moment, say, when you feel the brush of heaven against your soul, when the tears come without warning, when you are overwhelmed by a love so deep you can barely stand under its weight. That is heaven touching earth. That is the evidence of the Father's nearness to you. I am there, and I will not leave your side until you stand tall on the mountain you once only dreamed of. You have climbed long and hard. You have faced betrayals that broke your heart, battles that tested your soul, and losses that made you wonder if you could ever feel whole again. And yet you rise. Every time you thought you were finished, you found a strength inside you that was not your own. Every time you felt alone, you were wrapped in a presence greater than you knew. Every time you thought the darkness would win, the light inside you proved more powerful. And hear me now, beloved, the promises will be fulfilled. The blessings will overflow. The world will see what heaven has always known all about you, that you are chosen, you are loved beyond measure, and you are unstoppable when you walk with the King. You will stand in fields of harvest you did not plant alone. You will walk through doors of favor you could never have forced open. You will see healing in places you thought would stay broken forever. You will watch as God turns your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty, your despair into songs of praise. The same people who questioned you, doubted you, and abandoned you, they will see the evidence of God's hand on your life. And while you will not rise to prove them wrong, you will rise because you were always meant to. Your rising is not fueled by bitterness but by divine purpose. Your rising is a testimony to the goodness of the God who never left you, who never gave up on you, who always had a plan even when you couldn't see it.